The Trade and Investment Mission to the United States, led by International Trade and Industry Minister Datuk Darrell Lai King, is expected to generate potential investments worth 6.6 billion ringgit. The investments would mainly be in key projects within the electrical and electronics, E&E, as well as chemical industries.
A lot of them have inquired on Malaysia, and it is because we are just right smack in the middle of Southeast Asia. And more so, as I have already stressed to my counterparts, Secretary Wilbur as well as Secretary Lighthouser, that Malaysia is here to offer itself as a strategic hub for them to use. Because we are so far away from them, but they can easily build a base where they can work with us to serve ASEAN and the Southeast Asian. But at the same time, look at ASEAN.
The mission, which was held from April 1st to April 6th this year, was co-organised by the Malaysian Investment Development Authority MIDA, Malaysia External Trade Development Corporation MATRADE and Invest KL Corporation. It covers the cities of Washington DC, New York, Seattle and San Jose. Datuk Darrell also held several bilateral discussions with senior US government officials to strengthen trade and economic relationships between the two countries. It said a series of high-level meetings were also held with potential US investors in the manufacturing and services sectors such as chemical, E&E, aerospace, tourism, support services for business aviation, as well as Centre of Excellence for Financial Services. The government will announce the revised version of the National Automotive Policy (NAP) by the second quarter of this year. It will focus on various measures that enhance the competitiveness of the industry with future technological trends. International Trade and Industry Deputy Minister Dr. Ong Kian Ming said the new NAP would include the next generation vehicles, NXGV mobility as a service and Industry 4.0, as well as artificial intelligence.
NAP review as well, which will be next generation vehicles, which will definitely include electric vehicles. What Datuk Madani talked about, mobility as a service or MAS, and also Industry 4.0 related trends, not just in the manufacturing and the manufacturing services sector, but also in the provision of automotive services.
He told this to the media at the Urban Development and E-Mobility Workshop hosted by the Malaysia Automotive, Robotics and IoT Institute, MARI. The workshop platform unites organizations and transport mode from across industries to promote e-mobility and develop solutions to electrify transport for Malaysia's modern urban plans. Eversendai Corporation Berhad has secured 3 new projects with a combined value of 196 million ringgit in Abu Dhabi and Qatar. In a statement, the company said the new contracts raised the company's total contract wins to 602 million ringgit for the year 2019 to date and lifted its order book to about 2.52 billion ringgit. The Abu Dhabi job, awarded by Arab Tech Construction, is a museum project. Eversendai also secured structural steel works for 2 high-rise building projects in Doha, Qatar, from Redco Construction Almana, along with Al Bakir Investments and QIMC. Its executive chairman and group managing director Tan Sri Ekenathan said the company business tender booked stands at 10 billion ringgit. Eversendai is also continuously looking at delving into new opportunities in interrelated industries whilst maintaining its commendable performance and track record. Standard Chartered Bank Malaysia Berhad Stand Chart targets up to 20% market penetration for its new US dollar-denominated life insurance plan, Signature Heirloom 2, in the country within 3 years. The plan, the first of its kind in Malaysia, is a legacy planning product by Manulife Insurance Labuan Limited, MIL, for high net worth individuals with assets valued over 3 million ringgit and above.
So 10 to 15 time coverage you can take without really thinking about continuously funding that, because the investment return and also the interest rate will sort of equalize. So once you have a down payment, over the horizon, you don't have to pay anything, sort of. So automatically you are actually, for a long horizon, you're taken care. So with the demand, because it can be an exponential take-up.
With the structure that we have, like our ability to create the product onshore, and literally onshore, having all the same benefits and features as what you can find in Singapore and Hong Kong. So it makes sense to make sure that we can provide that to Malaysians directly.
Earlier was a joint press conference by Mail and Stanchart Partnership on the announcement and launch of Signature Heirloom 2. The insurance plan marks the first collaboration of both in Malaysia after having partnered in Singapore and Hong Kong since 2016. That's all for Bizworld this time around. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for investing your time with us.